These motherfuckers are playing Mariah Carey. I'm gonna get copyrighted, you dickhead. Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you all are having a great day. Now today we are going to once again be working on Beep. Today we are going to be doing a full transmission fluid change, transmission filter change, along with changing both of my transmission cooler lines. Now the reason for this is because my transmission cooler line decided that it wanted to start leaking from the fitting right here. And while investigating further, I found that my line up here, right up by the control arm, you can probably see it, is completely crushed. And that's a common XJ thing apparently. Just the way that this front axle was designed, whenever the control arm maxes out, it just crushes that line right there. So today we're going to be changing both the lines, the fluid and the filter, and the pan gasket. I am still waiting on parts, so this video is going to be like cut up into a couple different days, but it's all going to be on one video. Today we're going to be disconnecting both the lines, draining the pan, taking all the fluid out, taking the filter off and the gasket out, and then whenever the new parts come in, we'll be throwing those on. So first things first, we're going to be jacking up the car, putting it on jack stands, and then draining all of the fluid. So I got Beep all jacked up, and now I'm gonna go find the drain plug for the trans. It should be under here. But yes, as you can see, the drain plug is right here. Yeah, unbolt that, let it drain out, and then we can try and pull that pan off. Alright, so I got the nut loose with the spline socket. Now, it's pretty much just like a normal oil change, except it's ATF instead of oil. So, should be able to just let it flow out. There we go. And we're just gonna let this drain. This stuff smells bad. So it has completely stopped draining. This is like full of ATF now. Now I started, you can see I took one of the bolts out. It's a 10mm, so I'm just using my little impact gun. Oh shit, I think there was a washer on the drain plug, so I have to put that back on. But I'm just going to be zipping all of these 10mm out, and then dropping the pan down. Alright guys, so it is a couple of days later. The last night that I did film, the last video clip that you saw from that night, I did end up getting the transmission pan off. It took me about 3 hours, only because of the fact that I had to unbolt the entire dipstick tube and try and yank it all the way down through, and it kept getting like caught on some wires and the motor mounts and everything. So that took me about 3 hours, and by the end of the time that it took me to do that, it was like 9 o'clock at night. Of course there's an airplane. But I did end up getting this off, and then I was just like, you know what, I'm done for the night, I'm done filming, I'm going inside. I was covered from head to toe in ATF and dirt. It was gross. But today, we need to actually go to AutoZone and pick up a new transmission filter for transmission, obviously, and a new gasket, because I did order the new gasket and filter on Rock Auto along with the new transmission cooler lines that we were going to be putting in today, but they didn't send that. They sent F-150 gas tank straps for some reason instead.
Huh?
I did end up applying to get a refund for them, so today we're just gonna go to AutoZone and get that so that I can get this thing back on the road, because it's been way too long. So I got the pan pretty much all cleaned out. Best I'm gonna get as of right now, especially with the gasket. You can still see there is remnants of the gasket still. But that's the best I can get it off with my gasket scraper and with a just flat edge, like razor blade, like this. And now I'm just waiting for Gio to come pick me up so we can go get the new filter to throw in and the new gasket to put on. Alright, so I don't know how well y'all are gonna be able to see this, but right up in here, you can see the little hole right there. That's where the line came out of. And the clip actually broke, the quick disconnect clip broke. So I'm gonna have to go and see if I can buy a new one of those as well. Okay, the line just goes straight in like that. So we can just pull this shit out now. And that's why it was leaking. Because it was actually like almost completely broken. And I just got ATF everywhere. Okay, shit, bro. Alright, so now I need to see if I can get a new fitting for the actual transmission because that shit broke off. The clip broke off inside, and for whatever reason, they don't actually sell just the clip that holds it in. You have to actually buy the whole thing. Oh damn, it's still leaking everywhere. I'm in a mess.
4 hours later.
Alright guys, so it is, what, 4 hours later? About 4 hours later. It is now dark out once again, but we are getting this done today. We had to drive to 2 separate AutoZones. One to get the filter and the gasket, which is right here. Put it under by Jesus Light. And then I also got this right here because my clip for my quick disconnect for the line decided to break when I pulled the line out. And they don't just sell this clip separately, so I had to drive all the way to get that. So we're gonna throw both these things in right now, put the ATF in it, and see if it works. See if it's leaking anywhere. I do need to finish cleaning off the actual bottom of the transmission because there's some gasket still on there. But besides that, we should be good for it to be driving by the end of the night. Alright, so here's the new filter right here. The old one is floating in there. I don't know if you can see it, but we're going to just bolt the new one right into place of where the old one was. It's 4 screws. It's a 10 millimeter, and then I'm probably going to try and get the quick disconnect like clip back into the old fitting and see if I can just put the new line in like that. If not, I'm gonna have to take the old fitting out and put the new fitting in, which is gonna be a lot harder. And hopefully we can do it the easy way. Okay, so I think you guys can kind of see. I got the new fitting and the clip and everything in. The new line is in. I'm hoping that this shit doesn't leak. No, we had to use the new fitting because the old one, you definitely can't see this. I'll try and show you in the light better in a second when I'm not under the car. But the old line broke off inside the fitting, so it's a really good thing that we went and got the new fitting because we wouldn't have been able to do this with the old one anyway. So that's in. I need to put the cover back on. You can see the filter better now. The filter is in, and we need to just put the gasket, the cover back on, and then hook the line up front, fill it up with ATF, and then hopefully it should be good. If not, I'm going to drive this off a bridge. I just realized we were supposed to get more brake cleaner.
Why, because you used all mine?
Yeah. I used like half a can of brake cleaner trying to clean my freaking shit off.
You mentioned getting more, not gonna lie.
Yeah. Alright guys, so I got the transmission pan back on. It's all bolted up. We got the new fitting in. These motherfuckers are playing Mariah Carey. I'm gonna get copyrighted, you dickhead. And I just remembered I never rehooked this up. Be able to just yank this up and replug it into the line right here. And then that should be fine just like that. Hopefully. So we ended up getting everything put back together. The new lines in, the trans pan is in, the new filters in. I put all the trans fluid in. I stopped recording everything because I just was kind of in a rush to get it done because I wanted it all to get done tonight, and it takes like 3 times as long to like film everything. And it was really hard to film stuff as well. But we got everything. I just test drove it. It's running. The trans is shifting fine, but I'm still having my issues because I'm pretty sure I need a new CPS sensor, crankshaft position sensor. I've needed one for a while, and I think it just sitting made it even worse. So probably going to be doing that pretty soon in an upcoming video. It is so much louder now that I don't have any carpet in here at all. There's pretty much no interior in here. So I'm definitely going to be sanding all this down and putting this stuff down sooner rather than later. And if it's still too loud, then I'll start to put in some soundproof stuff so it's not too rowdy. But I think that is where I'm going to be ending today's video off at. Hopefully pretty soon we'll get a second car on the channel so that I could have another daily for my daily, so that when my daily, which is pretty much now a strictly off-road vehicle, breaks down, I won't have any issues, because it sucks not having a car for so long, and this is just bound to have issues. But as always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.